when I was a kid, right? I wake up one morning and I'm like, yo, mom, dad, I can't see. They like, stop playing. You gonna take your ass to school. You going to school today? I'm like, ma, I can't see. Can't see nothing. They take me to the ER. The ER is like, from what we see, we can't, like, he's not blind. He can see perfectly fine. You feel me? So then they take me to John Hopkins and they diagnose me with retinoschisis, bro. You feel me? Completely blind in both eyes. I get my vision back in my left. And I'm able to tell you this story today. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy DTW Kellen. We back in the academy, man. We always posting the videos in the academy, man. And most of the people that's watching my videos ain't subscribers, bro. So y'all boys hit that like button, subscribe, bro, and y'all boys tune in for this little story, bro. And I'm gonna talk about what me going blind at 10 years old taught me, bro. You feel me? So boom, I was a young kid growing up in the hood and shit, and my dad was really big on football. You feel me? All we did was train football. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in football positions in the middle of the living room watching football, nigga, right? So I'm playing football. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the D team, the C team, right? If you're not in tune with football, I go D, C, B, A. You feel me? With D being the smallest and A being the biggest before you get to high school. You feel me? So I'm on the D team. I'm on the youngest team, bro. You feel me? Starting off, I'm ass. You feel me? My pops unlocked the dog in me, bro. Oh, bro. Unlocked the dog in me, bro. It came to the point where they was trying to move me up to C team, B team at fucking 6, 7 years old, 8 years old. You feel me? They was already trying to push me up to the next rank. You feel me? I used to play defensive line. I always wanted to be running back. They never let me run it. It's cool though. You feel me? So I'm living life. You feel me? Going to school, and I'm gonna make it to the NFL, right? Stay with me. I'm gonna make it to the NFL, right? Everybody's saying how I'm nice. All my family members used to come to the games, bro. After the games, we go get food and all that. I'm talking about a good time, bro, right? Now, at this time exactly, right? My little brother already has this disease called retinoschisis, right? Detachment of the retina. But my parents never really was on it, I guess. You feel me? Because they never worried about me. You feel me? Having retinoschisis, detachment of the retina. But my brother had glasses since he was a baby, right? So keep that in mind. Now, regular life shit, right? We supposed to be going to Hershey Park. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't ever been to Hershey Park, it's in Hershey, PA. You feel me? That joint fire. It's an amusement park. You know what I'm saying? They show you how the Hershey chocolate be made and things of that nature. Bunch of crazy rides, bro. You feel me? Bunch of crazy rides. At this time, my pops used to force me to ride rides I didn't want to ride and shit. You feel me? Like, my pops was hard on us, bro. You feel me? So, like, made us work out all the time, made us do things we was scared of and things of that nature, bro. You feel me? So I rode every ride at Hershey Park, right? Stay with me. Then I think maybe like the day before or the day after, I had a football game, right? And this is why this is important. I had a football game the day before or the day right after. I don't think I went to Hershey Park the same day I had a football game. You feel me? But it was that close in range because, watch this, right? So I go to Hershey Park. I ride all the crazy rides. I have a football game, and I was hitting shit, bro. I was always hitting shit, bro. I just love running through walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Running through humans and shit. You feel me? So I played a game. I go to Hershey Park, whichever one came last. The night I go to sleep, bro, I wake up the next morning and I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing, twin. I'm talking about eyes open, black type shit. So my parents come in the room. I had time for school. I'm like, I can't see nothing. They like, yo, stop playing with me. You going to school today? Like, you going to school? Get up. You going to? I'm like, I can't see nothing though. Like I can't see. Like, you feel me? Like I'm really, you know what I'm saying? So once I convinced them that I cannot see. I don't like. I was so young at the time. I was probably like 9, 10. Like they walked me to the car and all that, bro. Like literally couldn't see nothing. They take me to the emergency room, the regular emergency room. They like, I, we could say he's lying because we can't tell nothing, saying that he can't see. You feel me? So now the ER is saying, bro, if he really can't see, there ain't nothing we could do. You feel me? Like if he really can't see, we can't even tell. You feel me? So you need to go to the higher ups, right? 10 years old, bro. Came back from a football game or Hershey Park. You know what I'm saying? One of those contact Jones hit one of those contact physical activities I was doing, knocked my retina out of place. Okay, you feel me? Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy. So they like, yo, you need to go to John Hopkins. You feel me? Everybody heard of John Hopkins, bro. Everybody heard of John Hopkins. I was at John Hopkins in Baltimore. You feel me? We go up to John Hopkins, emergency John Hopkins visit, bro. They like, I might be lying. They might have sent us to. There was a retinal eye doctor I used to go to in Hershey. Her name was Dr. Neely. No cap, bro. Like, say one day I make it, bro. I need to meet that lady, bro. Dr. Neely. I ain't never forget the name. But we go to Hershey, and they like, yeah. I mean, he has something called retinoschisis. It runs in the in y'all genes in y'all family, and it gets carried down through females. So my mom, like, okay, right, going to do her research. Her brother got retinoschisis. You feel me? Her and her brother weren't really that close, but after doing proper research, she find out that he's legally blind too, with the same thing, retinoschisis, detachment of the retina. So it's crazy at this point. You feel me? It's crazy. I can't see nothing. I got retinoschisis. I can't see nothing out of either eye, twin. I'm missing school. I'm missing I'm missing mad shit, bro. You feel me? I missed like altogether probably 3, 4 years of school. I done learned Braille. I had a personal tutor come and teach me the things y'all niggas learned in classrooms with other kids and shit like that. I had a one-on-one tutor come teach me that shit, nigga. Learning Braille. Like, it came to the point to where, look, bro, let me tap y'all in real quick. I was completely blind. My tutor had a tape recorder. While she's talking, the tape recorder would be recording. So when she's done talking, I could listen to the tape recorder to play back what I'm learning, right? How you read shit and you can look at it. No, all auditorial, nigga. You feel me? So, boom. She like, I marked them so your parents can see and make sure you do your homework tonight. You know what that is? Me pressing play on a tape recorder and listening to what she was saying, bro. You feel me? Missed at least 3, 4 years of school from this shit. Come on. So, Dr. Neely is I'm pretty sure is the one that diagnosed me with retinoschisis, right? So, she's like, man, like basically I was young. I was 10, 9 years old, and I went completely blind after having two eyes perfectly fine for 10 years. She's like, we could do everything we can to put the retina back in place and get his vision back in both eyes or one. You feel me? So I go through laser eye surgery, retina surgery, like 8 or 9 surgeries I go through, bro. With Dr. Neely, I'm pretty sure, bro, before I ever see again. 8 or 9 eye surgeries before I'm ever like back at 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to eye surgeries and it's not working. I'm going to eye surgeries and it's not working. I do the eye surgery, I may see, but I got cataract, so I gotta get a laser eye surgery. I go back bro, I was able to see. I lived in Maryland at this time, bro. When this all this happened, I lived in PA. Stay with me. I lived in Maryland, right? When I lived in Maryland, I'm playing football. I was already blind. The football hits me directly in my eye, and a blood vessel pops in my eye, and I can't see again. Let me take you back a little bit. So I go through the 8 or 9 eye surgeries, and I'm able to see, right? Like, I'm able to do regular kid things for the most part, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I couldn't see nothing, bro, there was times I'd just like sit there and cry, bro. You feel me? But this is what makes me into the strong man I am today. You know what I'm saying? Resilient, and I could get through anything. You feel me? So I used to just cry, bro. Like eating food. They be like, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Nah," cause I couldn't see the food, bro. I'm feeding myself, eating with my hands. It came to the point to where my dad used to make me eat, bro. My dad's like, "It don't matter. Figure out where your food is." Like my dad is a big reason on why I'm able to even do half the shit I do, bro. You feel me? And like that whole part of it is for another video, but he taught me, like, bro, can't nothing stop you, bro. Nothing. Like, I remember a core memory, bro. I'm like, I'm not even hungry. My dad's like, be quiet and eat. I go touch the food and I get ketchup all over my hand. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really hungry type shit. Like, real life, deep in it type shit, nigga. You feel me? Like, completely blind, bro. You feel me? So I end up getting my vision back 8 or 9 eye surgeries later. I actually see Dr. Neely in person, bro. I remember her, bro. It's crazy. And then I moved to Maryland. This is when John Hopkins came into play. You feel me? Because I was closer to Baltimore. Before that, I always went to Hershey. It just came back to me. I always went to Hershey to Dr. Neely. Shout out to her, bro. You feel me? Then when I moved to Maryland, I had got my vision back. I'm regular. I can't do no contact sports. I can't play basketball no more. I can't box. I can't play basketball. Everything I do is with a restriction, gang. Everything I do got a restriction, gang. Now I'm in Maryland at this point. Even though I had a restriction, ain't nothing ever stopped me, bro. One thing my pops always told me was, like, you gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome, bro. I got a video on that shit too, bro. I would tag it at the end. Like, nothing could stop you from your mission, bro. And whatever your mission is, if that's walking to the corner store, if that's posting a YouTube video, if that's, you feel me, bro. With that being said, I'm living in Maryland, doing some shit I'm not supposed to be doing, like playing football. Football comes in crazy, boom, bops me directly in my eye, the corner of the football in my good eye. Boop. Instantly can't see. Go to John Hopkins. This is why I went to John Hopkins. Oh, he popped a blood vessel in its eye. It's not really a big deal. I go through a surgery to remove the blood out of my eye. You feel me? And I probably went to John Hopkins 3 or 4 times for that surgery. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The actual John Hopkins in Baltimore, bro. It came to the point to where my last video, go watch that one, bro. We were struggling in life and shit and things of that nature. And John Hopkins would, at John Hopkins, they would do my surgery. And they say, yeah, we need him here next morning. But I'm coming from, come on, y'all do y'all research. I'm coming from Cambridge, Maryland to John Hopkins in Baltimore. He's like, yeah, I need you here tomorrow morning. My mom's like, we ain't got money for a hotel. Like, the only option I got is to sleep in the car. The doctor gave him money. Gave my mom money so we could go stay in the hotel. So he could see me the next morning, bro. Like, when I tell you I was so young and these people, like, actually put in work for me to be able to see right now, bro. You feel me? And it's crazy. Like, and that wasn't the only time shit like that happened. Like, he'd say, like, oh, I want to see him, blah, say, blah. And it's like, they would make sure I'm there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They would make sure I'm there, bro. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, So I go through them surgeries and I get my vision back and things of that nature, right? So I'm going through life and I'm learning so much, you feel me? I'm learning how to overcome anything that gets in my way, you feel me? I'm learning how to adapt to any situation, you feel me? And I can't be stopped, bro. You feel me? So my last eye surgery, I had got a muscle eye surgery in my right eye. You feel me? A muscle eye surgery in my right eye. You feel me? That was my last surgery. And since then, a nigga been healthy and shit. Nigga been staying healthy. You feel me? So if you able to see this video and I can see you and shit, like the video and subscribe, G. You feel me? Come on, don't do that. But let me take y'all back a little bit, bro. It came to the point to where my family was so busy with my mom and dad working and my brother and sisters going to school, they had sent me off with my grandmas and shit. Like, I'm going to live with my grandma and shit. I'm in church praying a nigga could see again and shit. You feel me? A real life story, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the top believer of whatever. You feel me? But I believe in what I believe in. So there was a time where I was sitting in the church. It was like a Thursday or one of the days where everybody wasn't there. Only the top members that's gonna be there on for the extra curricular activities, right? So it was probably me, pastor, my mom, my grandma, and shit. And they was like, "What you got to pray for, Kel?" And I was like, "If I could pray for anything, I would pray I could just be able to see one day again." You feel me? And whole time, what did Jesus do? Come on, he made it so a blind man could see again. Help me out. You feel me? But I'm not gonna say he didn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like the way my head played it, bro. This is why it's a core memory, and I don't even tell too many niggas this shit, bro. The way it played in my head is I asked for that prayer and the shit got answered, man. You feel me? I asked for the prayer and the shit got answered, man. You feel me? And I want to tell my story so people know that nothing can stop you, bro. We all got disabilities. If it's mental, if it's physical, if it's, you feel me? Whatever the disability may be, bro, that's your superpower, G. You feel me? That's how you able to get shit done, G. You feel me? And if you look at these things as a crutch, a weakness, or a disability, that's what it will be. If you look at these things like the reason why, come on, not to go crazy, the reason why you better than everybody else is because, I mean, you was able to get through this. You know what I'm saying? There's people with two eyes that can't do what I do, nigga. You feel me? There's niggas with two eyes that can't whip how I whip, eh? There's niggas with two eyes that can't provide how I provide, eh? You feel me? There's niggas with two eyes that can't dress how I dress, G. You feel me? So I'm like, this was just a motivational, yeah, I get to know Kel on a crazy life situation, bro. You feel me? That shit was crazy. My brother got it too. My little brother got it, and my other little brother has nothing. He has nothing. He has the best, perfect eyes. You feel me? And it's called retinoschisis if you want to do your research. You know what I'm saying? It only gets carried through girls. So my kids can't get it. You feel me? But my daughter could pass it on. My mom passed it on. My sister can pass it on. You feel me? But I can't. Does that make sense? You feel me? So my daughter or my son isn't going to come out with retinoschisis. But my daughter's child will. But my sister's child will. You feel me? It's actually crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Learning Braille. You feel me? Even being around other humans and other kids when I was young and in high school and being insecure and things of that nature, bro. You feel me? It really taught me a lot, and I feel like made me a stronger person, and I can't be stopped. You feel me? But I know everybody has a related jump, bro. If it's mental, physical, emotional, everybody has a crutch, bro. Everybody got a disability, bro. You feel me? So tap in, bro. That's your superpower. I hope you got something from this video. Kel gonna be out of here. The most of y'all boys watching ain't subscribers. Y'all subscribe for me, man. Hell out of here.